intro. So
I hit the wrong one.
City's burning, power's gone. Silence screams where we belong. Empty shelves and broken streets. Boots on gravel, no retreat. Sirens dead, the grid is down. Ashes falling on this town. They thought we'd fold, they thought we'd run. But we've been ready since day one. We saw it coming miles away, while they just laughed and walked away. Now it's time to draw the line. This is ours, this fight is mine. Preppers will survive through the fire. We stay alive, stand our ground, we won't divide.
Yeehaw.
hello, 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 hello. I don't know if anybody's showing up tonight or not.
If you ain't awake before that song, you're awake now.
And here, let me pop something up real quick.
Hey, Troy.
Oh, there we go. There's somebody showing up in chat.
Yeah, I finally made it off the toilet in time. Oh, Lord. Hey, Regina.
But that's when Taco Bell was good. All day Friday fiesta, family fiesta. 5 tacos for 95 cents. 5 burritos for 95 cents. 5 tostadas. Man, that'd be so nice.
How old is that Ed? 5 years?
Yeah, right. That's in the 70s, I do believe.
I don't know, were tacos that popular back in the 70s?
Oh, yeah. Taco Bell?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was a good place to...
Everyone was running to the border back then.
Yeah.
Do you remember the song about the little Chihuahua run for the border? You know why they banned that, don't you?
Yeah.
Because everybody was already over here.
Here's another one. Might as well show it before we get started. And already talking about food. Look at that.
Now
a jumbo box, $1.70.
Oh my God.
And this is Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's not KFC. 2 pieces of chicken for 75 cents.
Huh.
Oh Lord, hold on.
Oh no. Jeff's gonna call him.
485.
You don't know what the area code is though.
Oh damn, that's right, ain't it? Gotta have an area code. Yeah, shot it all to pieces. Yeah, I'd call them. That'd be somebody's in California. Y'all deliver.
But yeah, look at the whole 15-piece bucket right there.
15 piece.
Yeah. You get 6 hot rolls, a pint of Colonel's chicken gravy. The big favorite for 5 to 7 people.
Let's see, I see the 9 to 5. Okay, 21 piece barrel.
Yeah, 21 piece. Look at all that. Mashed potatoes, coleslaw, rolls, and honey.
Now, back then,
them's the days. Chicken
back
was good
then,
too.
they had the best slaw.
Oh,
until
yeah.
they changed the ingredient.
Yeah.
Hey, brother. No, I ain't neither. I don't think they make enough toilet paper.
Do what?
The toilet.
Grace, wasn't it? Yeah, Grace said I'm running for the border for Taco Bell. I don't think they got enough toilet paper between here and there.
Mart. We've got Salisbury steak. Comes with whipped potatoes, gravy, buttered vegetables, roll, and butter for $1.08. And this is in 77, by the way. Deep fried shrimp.
Oh, my God.
Abilene.
5 shrimp, tartar sauce, French fries, coleslaw, roll, and butter for $1.33. Italian spaghetti. Look at that. You get the spaghetti, you get meat sauce, grated cheese, coleslaw, warm roll, butter. Ah, the good old days.
I do not remember. Is that? Oh, that's Kmart. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
remember Kmart and Rose's having a cafeteria.
Here, I'm gonna even blow your mind even more here.
Oh Lord.
Might as well get another one in here.
Go for it.
Remember,
It's
Bonanza.
Oh yeah.
Man,
That was
my
good.
God.
Who remembers that?
That was a good restaurant.
Yeah, it was.
15.5 ounce T-bone steak for $2.79.
Oh.
Where's the porterhouse?
You got the strip steak for $1.79, the ribeye for $1.39, chopped sirloin. I would get that a lot because it was usually cheaper. Seafood platter, $1.59, shrimp dinner,
Oh man.
$1.59, chuck wagon chicken, barbecue style is $1.59. Look at it, the Bonanza burger plate, 79 cents.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. If they were still around for that price, I'd have
Oh,
a
man.
load of
They
stuff
could,
coming
no
back.
place can be open for that though.
Yeah, they wouldn't be in business too long.
Nah, they wouldn't even
Nah.
open. The margins are too wide.
Yeah.
As long as I was within the first 5 in line.
Let's see this one. I'll just show you guys the image and see if it brings back a memory.
Do we have to guess the store or?
Well, if you can't guess it, there's something wrong with you.
Well, I didn't know how we were doing it. Oh,
You remember that place?
Baskin Robbins.
Yeah.
Yeah. 31
I was
flavors.
fixing to say that when I saw the 31 flavors.
But sit there and think about that. Do you remember going in there and they had these little spoons that you could test
Yep.
the flavor?
Yep.
They're
Try
using
that
that,
now.
they're using that A-frame construction like IHOP.
It also, Wiener Schnitzel had that same kind of design, the A-frame.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, speaking of that, there's Burger Chef. I ain't seen Burger Chef in a long time too.
To my knowledge, we didn't have one in the city I grew up in.
Wiener Schnitzel was West Coast. I don't know how far east they came, but I do know it was in West Coast. Let me get this image up here. Share screen.
I remember when McDonald's had the original Golden Arch.
A&W root beer.
Yeah, who remembers
That was
this?
a good root
Yeah.
beer.
The chubby chicken.
Yep, chubby chicken. Sometimes they would have the mascot guy out there in front of the place. That poor guy got picked on so bad.
Yeah. Probably got beat up.
Yeah, look at
Yeah,
it. 14 pieces of chicken, a bag of crispy fries, a pint of coleslaw, 6 butter rolls, gravy for $7.50.
Wow.
That'll cost you $25 now at least.
You better bump it up.
Yeah, I'd say closer to 35. What's the
Probably.
burger family? The burger family.
Oh,
French
Whoa.
fries, 20
Look at all them
cents.
burgers.
$1.20 for Grandpa Burger. There's the Happy Burger and the Mama Burger.
I go team.
45 cents for a hot dog. Look at that.
Whistle dog, 60.
That's the one that they stick a hole through the whole thing.
Bacon and tomato sandwich. A grilled cheese. They don't even sell stuff like that anymore.
Swamp water, 20 cents. Really? Trying to see if they had tea up there, but no. We are.
Here we go. Here's
Back in the
another
early
one.
days, would go get something to eat. Shit, $5 a day. That's all it would take.
Yeah, grand opening tomorrow, Tuesday, from
Yeah.
11 a.m. to 11 p.m. McDonald's. You remember those ones?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about earlier. They built one like that.
The Golden Arches.
Too far from
Yeah.
yeah. Oh,
I remember it on somewhere on Route 66.
we got one number.
Well, I don't know. Let me see. Usually at the bottom. No, they got an address and everything.
I can't see it.
Hey, the Moose. The
Let's
Moose.
see.
Barbecue.
Northwest.
It might be North Carolina.
No, there ain't no towns with that, with them names.
Ranson. I can't really make it out too good.
Now, there is a branch in North Carolina. It's in the mountains.
Just south
But
of
yeah,
Douglas.
15 cents a burger. Oh,
What'd that say? Go up a little bit. On
Yeah,
Merle
man,
Hay,
service.
just south of Douglas.
No, there ain't no towns with that name.
Merle Hay could be the name of a road.
yeah. It's because it says
On,
on
it says
Merle
on.
Hay.
They're talking of roads.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
south of Douglas, that's
Well, that
going to
could be another
city.
road too.
Yeah, it could be another road. Yeah, Merle Hay, south of Douglas, west side, and they got one northeast, so can't really tell where. But yeah, I remember seeing one when I was a kid that was on Route 66. Because my dad would go up and down Route 66 all the time. I forgot to drop my link down, didn't I?
Yeah,
Hold on
where
a
I
second.
live at now, if you go eat at McDonald's, you might as well just
Oh,
leave there and
that's
go to the
gross stuff
hospital.
there.
Yeah.
I haven't, like I said, I haven't ate at McDonald's for at least 10 years at least. And I know it's been more than that.
That I know it's been more than 5 years. That's about it's been a little longer than 5 years for us.
Hey, Matt, how's it going? Yeah, I should have my bucket video out tomorrow. I actually finally got to put plants out today, even though it was pouring down rain. I'm just hoping the mic works. If not, then I'll have to ad lib the whole thing, which I hate doing that.
I know Wendy's used to have some killer hamburgers.
Yeah, Wendy's used to be pretty good.
Yeah, they good fries too.
Yeah.
Well, now you know why they made the hamburger patty square, don't you?
So they wouldn't roll out the window.
Right. So they won't roll as far when you drop them.
Yeah, but there's a 5-second rule, so you should be able to get to it.
Not when you got a 3-second dog.
Well, we used to have a Wendy's. Now there's a Dunkin' Donuts, or they don't even call it Dunkin' Donuts anymore. It's just Dunkin' now. When it was there, I never ate at that place because a girl that was on Facebook would share pictures of her boss and stuff. Her boss was a very, very large individual. We'll put it that way. And she would pull her pants down and set on the grill while it was off. But still, I was like, how am I going to eat no burgers come off of that thing?
No way. That's, oh, dude.
And yeah, because after hours they'd go in the back and drink and everything, and they would. Yeah, it was.
Oh, this was a flat top. This is obviously a flat top, not a grill, right?
Well, yeah, it was the griddle thing, and of course it was off and everything. But like I said, this was that, and I never ate there. I was like, no way am I eating it. No,
Dang.
no, and it closed down, and then they put another burger shop in it. Where you got charged by the item you put on it. So if you started with the hamburger and then you got charged for the bun, and any item they put on it, it was they charge you for it. We went there once, and I was, I thought, putting stuff on there. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Give me some bacon. Give me some more bacon. Put some cheese. And then that'll be $32.49. I said, for what? They said, well, all the items you put on that burger. I'm like, what? And they're like, this is where you get charged per item you put on there. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
We are.
Last time I ate there.
I pulled into a hot dog place that done that. All right. I can't say the name of it because it's still up and running. But it's the first time ever going. All right. Wife was telling me they got good hot dogs up there. I said, all right, we'll go. So the youngins, they ordered theirs. Dixie, she ordered theirs, and I ordered mine. And she told me the price. I said, what the hell did I buy? And she told me the same thing that you just said. I said, hell, I don't want them. I ain't got that much money. And she made a fatal mistake. Well, what do you want me to do with them? I ain't going to tell you.
I paid for it and everything, and I ate it. It was a good burger, but the last burger I ate there. And then they went and tore the whole place down because it didn't stay in business very long. It was only there for like 7 months, if that. And they completely tore the whole place down, and they built Dunkin's there. And then a couple years later, they built another Wendy's in another location. It's still there. It's one of the more popular places to eat here for fast food stuff.
See, I wouldn't have got so ticked off if they told me to begin with.
Yeah. They're just asking, like, what would you like on your burger? And I'm like, oh. And I'm looking at all this, and they're like chili and all kinds of stuff. And yeah.
Right.
No. Okay. Here's another one here.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh.
Let me go large screen here.
Here, I can go a little bit bigger, I think.
What's that first one?
That kind of looks like a Pinto.
No,
Oh
not
no, it says it's a Holden. A 1973 King's wood bucket seats, cassette, mag wheels, gold in color, looks and
what year?
drives. Says in 1973.
Looks like the front end of a Camaro a little
Which
bit.
one? Which one are you looking at?
This one right here.
One,
The first one.
$14.99.
That's an AMC something, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I say it's got the Pinto headlight things there.
Wait a minute, $11.03 a week. Oh my
Yeah.
God, take me back.
Look at the old Chrysler over here.
Yeah.
I gotta blow this up. Let's see.
Is this
Oh,
showing
that's
its
a
photo?
Falcon. That's a Falcon.
Yeah, this one right here is Falcon 72. I remember that visor thing.
Sun visor, yeah.
Yeah.
What was?
And look at the little Volkswagen.
There's a Golf. Yeah.
Both of them.
I mean, I'd love to have those. I like to have this one right here. But a two-door.
Whoa. Go back up.
A 70. This is there's the phone number. It's the old phone numbers though.
046.
Motor
Damn.
Village. What was at the top of that list? Yeah, right there.
The Morris.
Oh, Holden. Okay.
I've never heard of a car called a Holden.
A Chrysler sedan.
Motor Village.
There's got to be a name to that sedan.
Queen Street in Campbelltown.
But no state.
I was kind of looking for a state, but I didn't see it. This was in 82, by the way.
Well, see, I can't see.
Oh, no, it can't be in 82 because
Those are in the 70s, those cars.
Yeah.
Early 70s.
Unless this is a used car lot. This says Motortown because they're all 77s and 76s. Oh, no, there's an 80 right there.
Okay.
Datsun. Yeah. So it's probably in the 80s.
Yeah.
A used car lot.
10-year-old cars.
I like to have a 73 Chrysler.
Here. Now, do you guys got some paper towels or a napkin or anything?
We're putting food up.
No.
Yeah.
You guys go drool over this one.
Yeah, I got my shirt sleeve.
It's probably a muscle car. Ooh, a Coronet.
Oh my God. Charger. No, wait a minute.
Top Banana.
That's a Road Runner. A Challenger.
Pink Panther.
You're going too fast. Let me see this.
Oh, I can blow it up even more than that.
Go to the right. Top Banana, pistol grip, 4-speed, 383 4-barrel. Top Banana. That's a Coronet.
That is. Yeah. It is.
There's a Charger.
Yeah,
Panther Pink. 446 pack.
Dukes of Hazzard thingy.
I'd love to have a 6-pack.
440.
I'm talking about regular.
That's sublime. That looks like is that an old Dart?
Yeah.
340 Magnum.
Yeah.
Plum crazy.
Crazy.
That's the Hemi Cuda or Challenger.
Looks more like a Cuda.
There's the Dart right here.
Yeah.
Super Commando. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Right. You know what they're worth now?
Oh yeah.
More than what they sold for.
I'd take any of those.
I would too, in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
There's a place in Tennessee that sells nothing but muscle cars.
Hello, Dana. I think I've seen him on YouTube, Jeff.
Yeah.
That
There
dealer.
you go. Man, he's got Chevelles, Camaros.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I told Dixie, I said, let me call them up and get that one. And they will deliver it to you. And she kept saying, you can't get it. I said, you know darn good and well, if I want something bad enough, I'm going to get it. She said,
don't get it. Don't get it. I gotta, you guys gotta hear this. I probably shouldn't have did it, but there was a guy selling a 1970 442 W30 on Facebook. And he's claiming that all of the drivetrain matches. In other words, there's tags on the engine and the trans and the rear end.
Right. Numbers match.
Well, what he didn't realize is that he was dealing with somebody that knows all about Oldsmobiles. And not only that, but you could not buy a W30 package with an automatic transmission or with a 4-speed transmission and air conditioning. They only offered the air conditioning with the automatic. Well, this car had a 4-speed and air conditioning. So we kind of played the messaging game, and I'm like, well, explain to me why it's got a 4-speed and AC when it was never offered that way. And that was it. So he wanted like 150 grand for it.
Now, could it have been an automatic and they switched it over? Oh,
yeah,
God.
but he's selling it as all original.
Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Now, there's one I've never seen. No.
Oh, that's the
custom kit.
Yeah. They did that to the Charger.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The 73 Charger, that's when the big three, that's when they changed their body styles to more elongate, longer.
Yeah, and see the other things that you can put on it and stuff at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
What motor come with that?
With the Charger, that year?
Yeah, I see it down there.
400, 440, 383.
Eric.
Yes, sir.
For the Chrysler, now I do like Chrysler. Which one is better built, the 383 or the 440?
What year?
You could get a factory forged crank and rods and pistons in either one. So that's kind of a, take your pick. I mean, there's no replacement for displacement, so the 440 I would always take over the 383.
What's that blue car right in the middle there?
This one?
That's a Challenger or a Charger, isn't it?
Well, what threw me was tail lights.
Yep.
It's a 70.
They all changed, like from 70 had like in the Oldsmobile Cutlass 442 and the Chevelles too. Their tail lights changed.
Yeah, they did. Well, their headlights changed there.
Yep.
And it doesn't have that. Well, it's not the same year as the General Lee.
No. General Lee's what, 68?
I thought that was a 70. I don't know.
I'd have to look at the parking light on it. Because I know 68, 69, and 70, the marking light were changed in all three.
Yep.
69.
69.
Yeah. Although I think it started as 69, and they
were running out of cars, so they were.
Yeah, there was something about they took parts from, and it was customized too.
Yeah.
Like the antenna, they got rid of the antenna because
Bo kept hitting it when he slid across.
Bo tore up his tailbone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got that from actual him. He was telling the story about that. And because he gets people, oh, look at my General Lee, you know. And he says, this is original. They'll tell him it's original. And he says, well, not quite.
Not exactly.
And he has the original.
I don't know how many cars they went through during that series, but if you ever look at a slow motion, like when the car lands on the other side of the river, the front end is just totally trashed. The fenders, I mean, I don't know how they did it.
They cut the film. Now, I saw a thing on them just the other week that they had crash cars, you know, which,
right.
And they had one that would, they would just drive all the time.
Right.
And it wasn't hopped up. But they would go through about 2 cars a week trying to make the
one episode.
series.
Well, it depends on the episode.
Right.
There are some that they went through a lot.
Yeah.
He says sometimes they went to 15 to 20, but some of those got reused.
Sure.
They were putting them in soon as they got used, it would go to the repair thing.
Yep.
I'm sure the producers were at all the junkyards or used car lots
buying
6-cylinder chargers and, you know, just anything for fenders and quarter panels and, you know, front end parts and all that stuff.
You know, there's only 17 of them left.
Really?
Of the original that they had.
I like that number 17.
Yeah.
And because they did use some 70s Generalies in there with modifications to make them look the same.
So where did you meet John Schneider? He's a very big conservative.
He was on his live.
Okay.
I almost had him to come on one of my lives.
Nice.
And unfortunately his wife passed, and I didn't feel like asking him after that and whatnot. Because he told me to send me his email him and give me give him my info and stuff. And because I was asking questions about the Generally on one of his lives and stuff. And then he went out of his house and went into his garage and showed and he was talking about the little bits and pieces that they took off, and the talking about the doorknobs and all kinds of stuff that, you know, nobody knows except for him and the other guy.
It seems like to me, I saw that live, but I can't be for sure.
I think I might have shared it back in the day.
You may have.
Because we were sitting there talking. It was like me and him was sitting there talking back and forth, and because he said he looked at my page and he says, I agree with everything you say. And I was like, I don't know if you want to do that. Because that's when I was having some monetization issues with YouTube. But yeah, it's very interesting when they talk about that series. And it sucks because I used to love just watching it for, even though it's kooky and everything but it was still, that was entertainment in the 80s. Even if it was reruns and stuff, and then, oh no, it's racist now.
Yeah. Man, it wasn't. I don't even want to get into that.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of BS.
Learn history on the flag, if that's the thing. But it wasn't the flag; it was the guy that the car is named after, evidently. I'm like, really? The majority of our forefathers owned. It was that was the thing, and and then they get in the argument about why there was, well, I'm just going to say slavery and everything. And, it was because it was racist this and racist that. No, it was all about money.
Yeah, it was.
That's all there was to it. It was cheaper instead of paying somebody, it was cheaper to buy somebody. And that's the way it was back then. And we didn't go over there and get them. They were sold by their own people.
Yeah.
And they weren't the only ones that were slaves back then. There was Italians, there were, a bunch of white people. Lay down. Oh. And who was the first one to own a slave?
Black person.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, what did
What
you
is
say?
the correct term?
What
is the correct? Go ahead, Eric.
I don't know. What did you say?
What is the correct term?
No, before that, did you say colored?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that term was used. There's a lot of races that had races, not racist, races like white, brown, black, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, every race has a word.
Multiple terms.
Yeah.
Tammy, I couldn't wait no longer. I had to go.
Huh?
Well,
yeah, I was looking at that your thumbnail. What's Jeff sitting on?
Come on.
Really?
He's sitting on the toilet. I thought so.
Yeah. Give me 2 more minutes.
Jeff, you didn't notice that?
That's why we're always late.
Work now.
Oh. I'm going to have to screenshot that. That grow bag looks like a big diaper.
Shit, it probably was.
Oh, man.
I'll show you the other one. Can't find it though. Oh, here it is.
Donna, you're right.
Crappy
Dana,
stuff.
okay. I need to put
I can't show that one.
Sure you can.
No, I can't.
Let's see. Just do it real quick like they do at the theater.
No.
Subliminal. Just go.
It actually shows something.
Yeah, we're all adults.
I'm not going to say what it is either because it's not supposed to be right. Oh, I didn't notice it until I just opened it.
Real quick.
Because it made 2 of them.
Oh, you got to do it now.
I can't.
Can you put it in private?
No.
Oh, man.
He's about as bad as me, ain't he, Eric? I'll tell you later.
I'm not going there.
The sign on the wall says, "Not all heroes wear pants." Next to the toilet.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, nothing wrong with that, but there's something hanging out.
Someone's sitting.
And I was about ready to show it, and I didn't see it until I was like, oh.
Dave, burn it.
He's looking for babes hanging all over the car.
But I was sitting there looking earlier, and somebody had just got a brand new. Well, it wasn't brand new, but they had opened it. It was a Willys Jeep from the World War II.
Yeah.
Sealed in the box still.
Wow.
Brand new used one.
Yeah.
Hello, Miss Lake.
Hey, Lake.
Hey, Lake.
I was like, dang, I'd love to get my hands on that.
Oh, I talked to somebody yesterday. They doing fine.
Come on up, Lake.
Can you come on up?
Well,
That's a busy lady right there.
She'd let me.
Yeah.
She can't. Not with noise.
Okay. We understand.
That means Jeff's got to be quiet. You got to mute Jeff.
I'm
Harvest Mary, what are you doing?
Oh, hey, Harvest.
Hey, lady. It's been a while since I saw your name.
A long damn roach crawled across my foot. Did you see me hit the moon? Oh, her house is full of noise. All right, you got off the hook, Jeff.
Where'd it go? I'm trying to get him to go back up for at least one night.
Oh. Or tell him just that way he doesn't have to go live. He can just jump over here.
He is really tied up right now.
Oh, they're getting into that kinky stuff.
Yeah, I was going to say that. No wonder he's. That's why.
I'm not saying.
Must be that Detroit twine that build it tougher. Oh, brother.
Spray paint. I wonder if that'll work. Dixie won't let me get no dye.
What color are you going to make it?
I want to paint it red. See that?
No, you leave it alone. You can be Santa Claus in December.
I trimmed about 2 to 3 inches off.
I can tell you did.
Well, you hear about Omar?
Oh shit!
I heard a lot about her.
$250 million scheme or scam or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, they've been.
Do you really think anything's going to get done with that? She's going to give half of it away to somebody to let it go away or something, more than likely.
I think there's a lot of stuff before Christmas time that's going to happen. That's going to shock. Not, it ain't going to shock me, but
yeah,
I don't think. I mean, T-Man, this is his last couple years, and he's going to let the pendulum go and, expose that. That's just the way I see it.
Well, I'll put it to you like this, and I've said it time and time again. You hear a lot of bad stuff on very important people, but nothing ever happens to them. Now, if it'd been somebody like one of us, we'd done been under the jail.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Now, I don't know how to talk about this, but there's a biotech company that is bringing back extinct species of birds.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that.
It's kind of going around. It's kind of well, we've heard of, you guys know about the wolves.
Right.
Yeah.
They are now in the breeding stage of the dire wolf mating with dire wolves now. So there's going to be a full-fledged dire wolf. Yes. So that's what they were working on. They were breeding bioed dire wolf with a regular wolf, and then those babies were bred, and now the last stage is it's going to be full-blown dire wolf, if it's not already happened.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the same thing with the woolly mammoth. That's in the last stages of being a full-blown woolly mammoth. It was bred, bioengineered into a African elephant, and then the African elephant was like a half and half, because it was a nice furry elephant.
Big Rock Blue Marlin Tournament, June 1st. Morehead City.
Yeah, I think the human thing's it's already a thing, though. Especially in other countries.
I think things have been being cloned for decades. They just keeping it quiet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's why they keep working on these other little things like the wolves and the woolly mammoths and the salmon, half whatever. It's a bunch of different fish designed to be big fat fish. They keep gradually adding a little bit more, then let's try this. And then wham, oh, we're miles ahead all of a sudden. Because you've already been cloning humans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They just can't, pop out and do it all of a sudden.
I think
they have to ease it in.
The first one that they publicly talked about, wasn't it a lamb?
Yeah, Lucy.
It was over in China, wasn't it?
No, I think it was Switzerland or Germany or somewhere like that. Here.
Getting dry there.
Let's see.
Harvest, yeah.
It was in 96. It actually lived until 2003.
Wow.
But there are offsprings of that thing. Scotland.
Scotland. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked
Yeah,
one
I
off
often wonder.
Hmm.
I often wonder about the offsprings of that sheep.
They probably cross-eyed.
Well, you have to think that there's many offsprings of that now, since it was 2000. What did I say? 2003 or six?
6, I thought.
No, 2003. So
Okay.
since then, you have to think there's a lot of different. And there was that was one out of 277 fusion attempts
Mm.
for a successful birth. You know, they've got that thing down pat now.
Yeah. Well, they don't want us to go to the beach.
And, it wasn't Lucy. I don't know why I thought, probably because of the movie. It was Dolly.
Right.
I was thinking Lucy of that show where the chick becomes she uses all of her brain.
Yeah.
They've got Lucy Part 2 out now.
That's what's her name?
Scarlet.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
giant. Yeah.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, my son was telling me about those ticks, and probably not going to dig into it too much, but yeah, they're engineered for a purpose.
Exactly. They want everybody to go vegetarian.
No, it's not that.
Mm. Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually go after. Allegedly, I don't know anything. I'm just a YouTuber. But it's almost like a vampire
Tick.
that hasn't ate for a week type of thing.
Well, now, they're going to go wild with that. Creators and people like that, they're going to go ape shit wild over that.
Yeah, you don't see it too much on YouTube, but there's probably a reason why, but
Yeah.
Dana, I'll put it like this. I do remember coming up, Mama would douse us in kerosene, our clothes like that. And we wouldn't ever have ticks on us when she done that. But here, you pour a gallon of kerosene on you. That's not going to stop.
yeah, that's what I was saying. They're actually like a vampire that hasn't ate for a week toward a human. You can see them. They can put bait in certain areas that they've showed these studies, and they're like, boom, straight for the human.
We got chickens all over the yard that eat. But now I saw a video where a guy was holding a python, and it looked like about 10 or 15 ticks on that python. And they were about the size of quarters. Them been on him.
And then you got the radioactive hogs.
Yeah.
Are you serious? I've not
Oh,
heard
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's from the Fukunami or Fukushimi or whatever that place over there
Yeah.
is called. The disaster, they're finding out that their pigs are mutating and stuff.
Hmm.
Well, that's like over in Chernobyl. There's guys that go on there hunting, and they're finding some really weird stuff roaming around.
Oh yeah, but this is recent. Well, not recent, but somewhat recent compared to the Russia place.
Jennifer, you mean a half hour, a good half hour.
Now, every time you say, I'll be right back, everybody's going to have that picture in their head.
Yeah.
I got a herbal class tomorrow.
Who got a herbal class? You?
Yeah. Every once, because you need so many hours, and I don't want to pay for these classes. So every once in a while, when I see a free herbal class, it counts as to be an herbalist. I'm so far. I'll probably be 80 years old before I get it.
Nah.
No,
I'm up
Jennifer,
to 270 hours right now.
it's because I got to take a shot, which about 3 minutes.
Yeah, that whole cow fart thing kind of died on him, didn't it?
Yeah. And how you going to count that anyway?
There's a little counter. Every time their tail pops up, it counts.
And who's going to measure the gaseous discharge, the cubic feet?
Oh, yeah. That one doesn't count. That's only a half toot. Yeah.
What if we got any around my area?
Uh, yeah, I was just joking about the tail thing. I don't know how they would count them. Maybe they do install a little pressure release valve, so that way it
Maybe that.
measures how many times they.
Who's that little German girl that runs all over the world looking for
Oh,
Greta Thunberg or whatever?
yeah.
Maybe she follows the cows from behind and doesn't count.
Yeah, I think she's kind of taking a back seat to things now, because she tried coming in on a boat over there in Israel and stuff, and protesting about stuff that's going on over there. She had a bad experience in Gaza from the people who she was protesting for. She had to be they had to be rescued, the people did. Wonder why. Maybe there's a reason why they're that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like all these people over here, where in the for Palestine and stuff, and if they were over there, they would be thrown off roofs
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, and they wouldn't care if you were supporting them or not.
that's their what upbringing, raising.
Oh, it's their religion.
That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, it's in the what you call it, Quran thing.
Yeah.
It just like they still do the stoning and stuff.
Yeah.
I seen this. She's a U.S. citizen now. She's Iranian, and she's praising Trump and everything, and she does videos where these people are saying how bad Trump is and leave Iran alone, and she tells them how it is.
Yeah.
You know, and say I'm from there. I was lucky enough to get out. She said that people have been living this way under evil people since the 50s. And of course, you know, good their fashion where they try to spin it back on her. It didn't go so well. I haven't seen her videos for a while though. Probably because it's been kind of dead. Hey, crazy.
Hey, Irish. What's up?
Well, I thought she was. Yeah, here she is. Gonna go ahead and cut a little early tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and send everybody over to Chef Vivi. She is. Oh man, that looks good. She might have already fixed it. No, she started 2 minutes ago. Okay, good. Yeah. Well, send everybody over there. Tell her I said hey. And tell her watch out for them evil monkeys. Because they're going after her bananas.
Oh, brother.
I've got some more. I got 2 videos I have to get edited and get ready to be put out. The bucket challenge and the one for the girls.
Right. Your entry video.
Yeah. Finally. Oh, she's getting ready to do the wheel. Yep. You guys got to head over there as fast as possible. I'm going to go ahead and end it real quick.
Okay. Good
I
night,
think
dog.
she's doing the wheel.
Now, who is this again?
Civi. The Cooking with the Munchie Mafia official channel.
Let me. Oh shit.
I don't know. She's just starting. Okay, good. I don't know if she's doing the wheel tonight or not. So go ahead and head over there. Let me go ahead and hit my button here so you guys can head over. Tell her we said hey, and watch out for them the monkeys. They're going to try to steal her bananas. But you guys have a good night, and we will catch you. I'm not sure if I'm doing a Friday thing or not. We'll see.
It's faulty. But this inductance tester is super.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you. YouTube, don't copyright this.